Now, let us introduce some hysteroscopic instruments to you. That is the basic instruments for office hysteroscopy. A little bit more discussion on office hysteroscope. This is the telescope, 2.9 millimeter, 30-degree rigid telescope. It is written here, that is 30-degree telescope, and I have to hold it like this. Just remember, I have to hold it like this one. One should not never hold on the shaft. And this is the 30 degree, that is bevel end is there. Here in this telescope, it is for camera head. This is for cable, light cable, and here the mouthpiece. Remember one thing, you have to know the ergonomics. When we have to hold this, we have to change the cable only. If I rotate the cable on the left side, the light will be seen on the right side, opposite direction. This is the inner sheath. It has few parts. This channel is for introducing the telescope. This is to introduce the hand instrument, that is the washer. And this channel is for inflow. If you see there is a marking of arrow to go inflow. And that is the outer sheath of the office hysteroscope. We have to introduce the inner sheath into this, and this channel is for outflow of the distension media, like the normal saline. And here is the, although it is little bit faint, the arrow mark is there. And outer sheath, how can you recognize that it is outer sheath? Because in outer sheath there is some fenestrated end is there on both sides. Now, how to assemble this? Look at, when we will introduce the inner sheath into the outer sheath. Inner sheath, just look at here, there is two arrow marks that will come together. When it is come together, it will not go inside. I have to press this button and press it forward. Then it will lock, and there is a click sound. Again, when I have to dismantle this, I have to press it and back it. Then it will come out. Press it and go forwards. Then it will locked. Now see another things, that now I will introduce the telescope. During telescope introduction, please take a look here. There is two line, and two line is parallel, same line. And I have to introduce the telescope, and the light cable end will be upwards. Will go inside slowly. Then it will go down, but I have to fix it. For fixing, I have to move this knob on the clockwise direction. When I will move it in the clockwise direction, it will lock. Now it will not fall down. If I take it in the anti-clockwise position, then it will fall down. So always be careful during introduction and during operative procedure that it might not fall down. Now that is the complete hysteroscope. Just one thing, another thing, here is the channel. All the channels are open. How can you differentiate it is open? Because when the channels, these valves are in the parallel line, it is open, and it is also open. When the valve is on the perpendicular to the port, then it is closed. That is the that is the closing. I cannot introduce any instrument here because it is closed. That is the inflow and that is the outflow. If I close it, no fluid will go inside. And when I keep it like this one, no fluid will go outside. Another thing, how to differentiate the inflow channel and outflow channel. Remember, the closer channel, closer to the camera head, will be always the inflow because it is closer to camera head, so it is inflow. It is far away from the camera head, so it is the outflow. That is another way to differentiate. We should never introduce the inflow, that is fluid, through the outer channel, and the vice versa. If I introduce this inflow to the outflow channel, then distension will not be proper because here there is the fenestrated end, and when inflow will come through the outer channel, fluid will go through the fenestrated end and it will not go directly to the uterine cavity, and that's why we will not get the proper distension of the uterine cavity. Now I have to introduce some instruments. As for example, I have to use instruments that is called hysteroscopic forceps. I can introduce this. My assistant will help me introduce this like this one. But thing is that when you will introduce this and you will work on this, sometimes some fluid will come through this one and it may spoil our operative field and the camera head. So that's why there is a technique to overcome this situation. We can use a simple gauze piece, and with this we can introduce it through the washer. So if we use this, then the flow, especially the normal saline, will not go back to our camera head. It will give you some pleasure during hysteroscopic work. So that is in short regarding office hysteroscopy setup. And at the same time, now we will dismantle this. After the operation is over, camera head we will dispose, and then we will dismantle the telescope. Then we will separate the outer sheath from the inner sheath, and that's all.